my number. You can write it down such that anytime you face a challenge, you can just directly inbox me and I find ways of helping you. You can directly call, you can send a message on WhatsApp. We shall be able to get in touch and solve any issue that might be somehow obstructing you from getting our services as usual. The email address is also there. Yes, you can write to me. Then I want to show you some of this information. Like we have this number. This number, you can call it for any inquiry or if you want to join our school. Still, there is this website which you can use to find other assistance, other forms of assistance. For example, you need a timetable, you need to join WhatsApp group, you need to join Google Classroom, you have a friend who wants to join, all that. You can find all ways of being helped by the system. So you need to take note of that website, which is for Cradle Care, Nursery and Primary School. I want to welcome you as usual. We always start our lesson with an opening prayer, and I would like to take this opportunity to invite one of the learners to lead us in the opening prayer. Allow me to ask a word to lead us in the opening prayer. Then Martha can lead us in the closing prayer. A word, are you set?
Yes, teacher.
Are you ready to lead us in the opening prayer?
Yes.
Okay, please.
In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, amen. Father, we thank you for the gift of life and the gift of protection. And you help us to understand the work that the teacher is teaching us. Please keep protecting the teacher and guiding him, leading him. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ewart, for leading us in the opening prayer. Dear learners, for those ones who have just joined, you are most welcome. The number is increasing after a second. I was worried at first. I saw very few had joined by then, but I'm happy to see that now I have at least a good number. We are supposed to be around 17 there and more, but I don't know what's happening. Others missed out the communication. They don't know when the lesson is supposed to start. Anyway, well, let us keep learning as we wait for them. So in case you have any question, any concern, you can as well reach on to me via the chat room live here on Zoom. You can write to me on Zoom in the chat room. I shall get your concern. So we are in literacy 2, and this is a continuation from where we ended last time with the Edify program. So today is Tuesday, 2nd of November, 2021. In today's lesson, we need to look at uses of air. Uses of air. So I will request you to have your book and write this heading, What has his hand up? Do you have a question? What? Can I hear from you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I was raising up for the answer.
Which answer?
The uses of air.
Hey, you want to give us one use of air?
Yes.
Okay. Before you give us the use of air, we have
Yes.
here some revision questions that we need to first look at. You know, this is a continuing program taken over from where we ended with the Edify program. And the 2 weeks we've had without learning and writing in the book, we need to first get back to where we ended last time. Otherwise, some friends might have forgotten. So there, we have the first question. Maybe you can answer this one. Name the gas. Okay, name the gases that make up air. A what? Give us one gas that make up air. We saw the different gases. Now, tell us one.
Nitrogen.
Good. We have nitrogen. Thank you. A what? Martha will give us another one. Alicia, Alice, Emanuela, Gideon, Ishara, Zaki, and Janela. Yeah, I want to hear your contributions. You may put up your hands. So now, Martha, name another gas that make up air apart from nitrogen, which is mentioned by a word. What can you add on?
Oxygen.
Good. Thank you. We have oxygen. Thank you. We still have more gases. Another person, tell us. What else? We have nitrogen. We have oxygen. Then Emanuela is going to tell us the third one. And another person tell us the fourth. Yes, Emanuela.
Carbon dioxide.
Very good. We have
Carbon dioxide.
Thank you so much, Emanuela. We have carbon dioxide. So far, those are three. One more group which has many other gases. How do we call it? Someone to tell us. What is that? Hey, Alicia, did you forget? Gideon, didn't you attend the lesson? Ishara, Atekit, Janela, I know this might be big for you. Zaki, let's hear from Zaki. What else can we talk about? Zaki's hand is up.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what else can we add on?
Oxygen.
Thank you, but oxygen has been mentioned. So apart from oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, what else do we have? Hey, let me get back to my friends here. A what might be knowing. Joshua, you are welcome. A what? A what? What else have we left out? Okay, then let me come in there. We have, okay, Ishara wants to give us. Yes, Ishara.
Rare gases.
Wonderful, thank you so much. We have the rare gases. Are we together, class? We've been leaving them out. Thank you, Ishara. Now, let's move on. Let's move on. Another question is here. The question is, what gas occupies 21% of the 4 gases mentioned? Which gas occupies 21% of air in the atmosphere? I want hands up. Gideon, do you know that gas that occupies 21%? Tell us what you know. Is it nitrogen, carbon dioxide, rare gases? Yes. Yes. Gideon is talking about carbon dioxide. Okay, thank you for trying, but it's not carbon dioxide. Alice, I want to hear from you. Alice, what do you say? Which gas occupies 21%? Yeah. It's becoming a tough question. Alice is not responding. Okay. Martha, tell us, which gas is that?
Nitrogen.
Really? Thank you for trying. Hey, you see, this is something we covered last time, but it's now driving us crazy because we are failing to get the correct answer. Alicia is the last person now to save us. Hey, Alice is back. Alice, do you have something to say?
Oxygen.
Oh, thank you. You are correct. That is oxygen. But I heard as if the voice is for a boy, not a girl. And here I see the name Alice. Okay. Kari. Number 3. This is the last revision question. Then we look at uses of air. This one says, mention 4 examples of rare gases. Mention 4 examples of rare gases. Let us answer this question, then we move on. And I want you to write these questions since they have been challenging. I'm going to give you time. You write the question, you leave space for the answer. You answer afterwards. Let us mention the examples of rare gases. I begin with Ishara.
Krypton. Argon.
Good. Thank you. Those are enough. Those 2 are enough. We have argon, we have krypton. Then Martha give us more 2, and Emanuela will give us 1 more. Martha. Okay. Yes. Give us 1 or 2 examples of rare gases apart from argon and krypton.
Helium.
Nice. We have helium. Then Emanuela, give us 1 more or 2. Yes, Emanuela.
Neon.
Oh, wonderful.
And helium.
Neon and
Neon ion.
neon and xenon. Another one is xenon. Okay, thank you so much. This revision has been good to open up our minds such that we don't add on new things while we can't remember what we covered. So that has been revision. Now, I give you like 3 minutes or 2 just to write the questions. Afterwards, I want you to answer them. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm so happy to see that my learners have joined in with their correct names. We've been emphasizing renaming yourself. I know Janela is my number 1. Number 2 has not joined. I don't see number 2 in class, but number 3 is Alicia, is there. Alicia is there. Okay, Gideon Onyango is the only person who did not join correctly with the correct name. Joshua, number 4. Number 5 is Mary. 6 is not in class. I was telling you that some members have not yet joined. 7, I can't see 7 also. 8, I can't see you. 9 is there, Ishara. 10 is there. Zaki. 11 is Martha. You need to get to know your numbers. Emanuela is 12. Alice is 13. 14 is not there, is missing. 15 missing. 16 missing the lesson. What is the problem? I get more concerned when I see you missing in a class. 17 is there, is a what? Others will join us soon. So please get to know your number such that nobody else can rename with your number. Let me hear from Ishara as I prepare to get to another slide. I know you have finished writing this. We need to start learning. Ishara, can I hear from you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you have a question. I see your hand is up.
No.
Okay, then don't raise your hand when you have nothing to say. Okay, and if you have something to say, the chat room is open. You can write to me. Now, friends, I believe you are done with the revision questions. Let's move on. We are looking at uses of air, and I want to begin with uses of oxygen. Looking at this picture, what can you say? Which use of oxygen do we need to write here? This picture was taken from the hospital in India. You see how I go far when I'm making research about what we have to learn. I reached India and found patients almost dying. These people are suffering from COVID-19. One bed is having two people, as you can see. Here there is this woman, another one is lying. There is a small bed having an old man. There is this one sitting and another one sitting here. A doctor is here, you see. So which use of oxygen can we talk about in here? Let us have a word telling us this use of oxygen. A word?
Yes, teacher.
What can we write about this? Which use of oxygen?
It's used for breathing in.
Okay, thank you. So we say it supports life. How? Breathing in and out. We breathe in oxygen. So oxygen supports life. Without oxygen, you end up dying. So friends, every morning as you wake up, kneel down and thank God for giving you free oxygen. These people were paying, and in a day you pay like 2 million for oxygen in Uganda here. You get the point. In some other hospitals, it even goes beyond the 2 million. So thank God for giving you free oxygen. I don't know how much we could pay. Calculate how many days you've lived by 2 million. There you get to know that God demands you a lot of money, which you can't pay, but you can thank him always. So this is use number 1. Let us write it quickly and we look at another one. Another use of oxygen. Be thinking about it as we write this. Oxygen supports life. In brackets, put breathing. We breathe in oxygen. Let's look at another one. We have another use of oxygen here. Hey, no pick. Okay, let us write this. Oxygen supports germination. Germination, there we talk about seeds. When you plant your seed in the garden, you put it in the soil. There are conditions necessary for germination. Among them is oxygen. 2 is warmth. You will have to remember all these ones. 3, moisture, that is water, but I'm not talking about plant, I'm not talking about germination. I'm only explaining this point of one of the uses of oxygen, which we are saying that oxygen supports germination. Have this one written. The number 3, we can add on this, oxygen supports burning. Oxygen supports burning. That is another use of oxygen. Now, that one brings me back to you. Who can tell us, briefly describe an experiment to show that oxygen supports burning? We have this as a question. Describe a simple experiment to show that oxygen supports burning. Someone to do that for us. Someone to tell us. Kairu has joined. We need to hear from Kairu telling us the experiment we can carry out to show that oxygen supports burning. Kairu. Kairu.
Teacher?
Yes.
Teacher?
We are here looking at the uses of oxygen, and we have said in number 3 that oxygen supports burning. Which simple experiment can we carry out? Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Cairo has not heard my question. Someone who has heard my question. Alicia, are you able to tell us that experiment? I want people who are settled in class and following. If you are moving up and down, then I will not take more time there explaining to you what you are seeing on the screen. Alicia, are you able to tell us the experiment we can do to show that oxygen supports burning?
No.
Okay, who knows? Is it Martha?
Yes, teacher.
Do you know that experiment?
Yes.
You may briefly tell us as other friends are finishing to write number 2 and number 3.
You can get a candle,
Yes, you get a candle.
a glass,
And what?
with a glass.
A glass, yes, empty glass.
Yes. And a matchbox.
And a matchbox, very good. Then after, what do we do next?
You light up the candle.
Good.
After
Friends,
lighting up
you light the candle. Yes,
After
go
you
ahead.
light a candle, you put a cloth over the candle.
Okay.
And then after putting the cloth over the candle, you first wait. The fire will be burning the oxygen slowly until there is no oxygen until the fire goes out.
Okay. Thank you so much, Martha. Really, you have explained that experiment very well. We need to write these procedures in our books, such that we can be able to explain next time. When we get to class, we need to challenge those friends who are not learning with us, that for us we are learning. So I hope you are done with this. Now let us get to that experiment. Experiment to show that oxygen supports burning. Let's write this heading. Everybody, write the heading in your book. And we write this. This is what Martha told us. We begin with requirements. So among the requirements, a candle, a matchbox, and a glass. Light a candle using the matchbox. Cover the candle with a glass. After a short time, the candle stops burning. So that is the simple experiment. And we can draw something of this kind in our book. So here we see the candle burning. Fire is there. Are you seeing? The candle is burning. So after you cover with a glass. Now, when the candle was covered with a glass, you see what happened. Here there was fire and the candle stopped burning. So what happened? It is because there was no more oxygen entering in here. After covering with a glass, there was no more oxygen entering to support this candle to burn. That is why after a short time, the candle stops burning. Have you got that answer? You will be asked that why does a candle stop burning after covering with a glass? It is because there is no more oxygen entering to support the candle to burn. Have we understood that now? I give you some minutes. You write these requirements and you draw this, but let us not delay. And in case I change to another slide before you finish, this work is uploaded. Oh, I think I have to upload it on Google Classroom. I'm going to upload it very soon on Google Classroom. So you will get and finish that part. Let us write this simple experiment. Meanwhile, as you are writing, in case you have any addition, you are free to raise your hand up, or you are free to send it in the chat room. I shall get to know about it. So let us write quickly. I hope you're about to finish writing. and you get to drawing. Meanwhile, I'm also uploading this work on Google Classroom, and I'm also about to finish. So when I finish, we shall look at something else. We need to talk about carbon dioxide. So friends, me, I'm done. I've finished uploading this work on Google Classroom. So in case there is somewhere you haven't finished that part, you will find it on Google Classroom when you download this work. But let me give you 1 more minute to finish something. Can be finished? Drawing, then naming will be after. So just like you are seeing, here we have A. In part A, the candle is burning. If I'm to divide like this. In part A here, the candle is burning. In part B, the candle has stopped burning after covering with a glass. So this glass blocks oxygen. So when there is no more oxygen in here, then the candle stops burning, because the oxygen that can support burning is not there, is used up. Are we together? So I want us now to look at something else. I believe this is enough. Let us move on. Let us move on. This is P3, where we write faster, faster. So, uses of carbon dioxide. Uses of carbon dioxide. Can we have this written in our book? We need to look at uses of carbon dioxide. What are those uses? Someone put up your hand before I give us 1 or 2. Let me hear from you. May I see your hands up now? Let me first lower those ones. We need to have like 2 uses of carbon dioxide, 2 or 3. We shall not mention many. Martha's hand is up. Give us 1 use of carbon dioxide.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Carbon dioxide puts out fires.
Hey, very good. Thank you, Martha. Carbon dioxide is used to put out fire. Thank you. A what? Give us the second. And 1 more person to give us the third.
It's
A
used
what?
for breathing. Yes,
It's used for what?
breathing out.
Hey. Okay, thank you. Thank you for trying. Yes, we breathe in oxygen and then we breathe out carbon dioxide. But breathing it out is not of much use to us, the way you have brought it up. So we need to look at other uses. Let me check Alice, then Emanuela. Uses of carbon dioxide. Alice? Alice number 13. Maybe you don't know that you are the one. Alicia? No, this is Emanuela. Let me get to Emanuela. Alice is not responding. Emanuela?
Yes, teacher. It is used in fire extinguishers. It is used in fire extinguishers.
Okay, thank you. To do what? What do we use a fire extinguisher for?
To put down fire.
Aha, so we say carbon dioxide is used to put off fire or to put out fire. And where is that carbon dioxide put? It is put in the fire extinguisher. Are we together? So that means if we are to put off a fire, in case in our house, there is a fire outbreak, we must be having the fire extinguisher in the house in that you pick it and put out the fire. Thank you so much, Emanuela. We need to look at some of this and we write these points down. Thank you so much for your contributions. Now, the first one, we said it is used to put off fire because it doesn't support burning. Carbon dioxide does not support burning. So it is used to put off fire. And where is it put? In this gadget you are seeing. That is called the what? That is the fire extinguisher. Say fire extinguisher. So that is its name. Are we together? This one is the fire extinguisher, where carbon dioxide is kept. We need to carry out an experiment about this. Now you are going to say, but teacher, for us, we don't have the fire extinguisher here. How can we carry out an experiment? Okay, you first write this point. Write it that it does not support, it is used to put off fire. Simple, because we don't have much time. Then we get to the experiment. In the experiment, we are going to carry out, let me first do this. We said we need to carry out an experiment. Open your eyes very well. We need to have a video on this. Are you ready for my video? We get there. So here, we need to look at the fire and flame, okay? So in this video, we are going to watch how carbon dioxide is used to put out fire. Listen attentively now.
So we're going to start a fire now and see if we can put it out using some carbon dioxide. Okay, so here is petrol, going to set light to this. Okay. And use carbon dioxide to put it out. So carbon dioxide is very good at putting out fires. Well.
I hope you have seen that very well. In the video here, right? This man has used carbon dioxide to put off fire. Let's watch it once more, then we get to another use.
So we're going to start a fire now and see if we can put it out using some carbon dioxide.
He's pouring some petrol, which burns.
Okay, so here is petrol, going to set light to this.
Then after pouring petrol, he has the fire extinguisher, and this man is lighting.
Carbon dioxide to put it out.
So
carbon dioxide is very good at putting out fires. Well.
Have you seen that? Hey, let's leave that. We get to another one. Use of carbon dioxide. Number 2, we are saying it is used to preserve drinks like soda, beer, and tinned food. Hey, now look at this bottle of soda. This bottle of soda is having some space left here. And in this space, we always ask you to name the gas that is in this space. And that gas is carbon dioxide. So why is this space left here? Is it that people who filled this bottle with soda drank some? Hey, some people can say, I want to drink soda, and they may drink a part of what is in the bottle and leave it halfway like this. But this is not the reason. Are we together? And it's not that soda had got finished. So this space was left here for a reason, and one, for expansion of the liquid. This soda contains carbon dioxide. This word preserve means keeping it safe for some good time, so it doesn't go bad. Remember, this is sugar. And if you can try it out there at home, you put sugar in tea and you leave it for 3 days or 5 days or 1 week. Test it and see. If you will not again begin diuretic, it will have changed, it will have gone bad. So carbon dioxide is used to preserve drinks like soda, beer, and tinned foods. Are we together? Now, this liquid, this soda, at times when it becomes hotter, it expands. So this space is left for expansion. Then another thing, when this bottle is shaken, when you shake like this space prevents the risk of carbon dioxide that keeps expanding from breaking the bottle. This bottle can break, but since the space is left there, this prevents that risk from taking place. So we can have this one also written, and then we move on. I want us to finish. We still have more 15 minutes to end this lesson. Now let us write quickly. Right, number 2, use of carbon dioxide. It is used to preserve drinks. Drinks like what? We can talk about soda, beer, and tinned foods. But this is not the only one. All drinks that are bottled, they have preservatives. And carbon dioxide, if I'm to say, is one of them, as we are seeing for the case of soda. Then write the reason why some space is left above. The first reason is for expansion of the liquid. The second reason is to prevent the risk of carbon dioxide breaking the bottle. When you shake, there is a lot of pressure that is exerted in the bottle. So it can easily break if it was filled to the top. But since there is that space, it expands and remains there, and the bottle doesn't break. So you write this, then we move to the second last, or to the end of this lesson. I need us to write like 3. We can have 3 uses of carbon dioxide. If we still have others, you can add on, make research, but for me, I'm giving you like 3. Then next time, we shall look at uses of other gases. For example, we need to talk about nitrogen. We need to talk about rare gases. All of them have got uses, and we are going to learn them. So next time, that is next week on Tuesday, don't miss out that lesson. We shall talk about uses of nitrogen and the rare gases. I believe you are writing. Let me check. I'm checking on some of your messages. Emanuela is saying, you know Wow, to explain. Okay, thank you so much, Emanuela, and the emojis. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that is appreciation from Emanuela. Okay, okay. I know you are writing, so I get time to check on some other things. Naruvega Alicia Faith is with us. You are welcome. This is another Alicia. I have Alicia who is in number 3, then this Naruvega. I don't know which number. Mary is with us. That is number 5. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. There we are. Who else? I'm giving you a few minutes to finish writing. Meanwhile, let me speak to Naruvega Alicia Faith. Naruvega. Naruvega
Yes,
Alicia
teacher.
Faith. How are you?
Yes, teacher. I'm fine.
Hey. Faith,
Yes, teacher.
how are you?
I'm fine.
That is so good. How is mommy? How is daddy?
They are all right.
Okay. Have you finished writing?
No.
Then I should give you time. But now, Faith, when you're joining class, we need to change our names. Just like you can see the names of your friends in class, they have a certain number they are ending with, and this number comes
Okay.
on the admission letter. Did you get the admission letter?
Yes.
Okay, so next time you rename yourself. Thank you so much. Let me give you time to write. All right, Martha has the hand up. Let me hear from Martha. Maybe she has finished.
Teacher,
Yes.
I finished writing.
Okay, thank you. Let's give like 1 or 2 minutes to friends who are still writing, just like Faith is still, then we move on. Then let me hear from Alicia. Yes, Alicia, number 3.
Teacher, I've also finished.
Oh, thank you so much. You have also finished. Now, Alicia, in case you are asked to name the liquid, I mean the gas, which is in the space up there, do you know that gas? I hope so. That must be carbon dioxide. Then another question that may come is about why space is left. Of the 2, at least remember one answer. Is left there for expansion of the liquid, or is left there to prevent the risk of carbon dioxide breaking the bottle? Then another question can be, which gas is used to preserve drinks like soda? So that is carbon dioxide. Or we may ask, give one use of carbon dioxide to a soda manufacturing factory. Where do they use? So the questions are rotating about what we have just learned here. Now let's leave that. We shall see how we can deal with those questions. Let's move on, since many people have finished, and this might be the last one, the last use of carbon dioxide, number 3. It helps plants to make their own food. Friends, let us write this one as you listen attentively. Carbon dioxide helps plants to make their own food. In brackets, I have put a big word. Who can read for us this word? Have you ever heard of it? Let me first put the hands of these friends. I want to know who knows how to read this word in bracket. Martha. Martha, how do we read this word?
Photosynthesis.
Come again?
Photosynthesis.
Good, but your volume is very down. Let's hear from Emanuela.
Photosynthesis.
Oh, very good. The word is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So we can have some small words in there. We have the first small word as photo. This word photo means light. That is why on a camera, when you are going to take a photograph, there is light. Then we have these others. We can take synthesis. Synthesis is a process, but you will come to get to learn this very well when you come to P4. So let me just explain now this process of photosynthesis. So, oh, sorry, Martha, don't unmute. I was trying to put your hand down. Okay, so now here, I want to explain this. How do plants make their own food? With the help of carbon dioxide. Let us look at this. Remember, I've talked about photo meaning light, meaning there must be light. Oh, something is happening. What is okay? Sorry. Just a minute. My device was not responding. So, okay. Sorry about this. We shall get it back. I need to explain the other one very well. We are back now. So in the process of photosynthesis, there must be light. So how does light come in? Here we have the sun, and we see the light rays coming to the plant. Are you seeing the word light energy here? So this sun produces light energy. Now, when there is light, let's say in the morning, so the process of photosynthesis begins to take place. The carbon dioxide that we breathe out, okay, will now be one of the things to help this plant to make its own food. However much it has its roots down here, coming up to water which is down here, and there is a lot of minerals in the soil. Now, this process becomes complete when there is light, when light energy is formed, carbon dioxide is there. So the process now takes place in that the water and the air and the mineral salts, which air that is carbon dioxide and the mineral salts, all are put in a process that will make food for this plant. And that process is the one we are calling photosynthesis. It takes place in the presence of light when the sun is there. So after that, energy is produced in this plant and it will keep growing. So in the due process, the plant will give us oxygen, which we breathe in. That is only during the daytime. At night time, this process doesn't take place because there is no light. Hey. So at night, these plants, their system changes. They stop giving out carbon, they stop giving out oxygen. So there we are. This is the little I can talk about this, because if I explain a lot, you may end up getting confused. So far we have learned what is enough, and I wish to end here. I give you a few minutes, but I hope you have written this. You may not draw this diagram of photosynthesis, but just writing this point, number 3, that it helps plants to make their own food. Maybe in brackets, you can write that process through which plants make their own food, and that is photosynthesis. So I would like us to end here and inform you that our work is already uploaded on Google Classroom, and the activity is coming. Activity, you will find it on Google Classroom of P3, but it is not yet there. I'm just going to set. You will submit the way you did for yesterday in English, and if any of you has not submitted the English work, do so. I want to mark and return your marks. So you will submit, and immediately your results are going to be given. The work is going to be marked there and then, and give you your marks. So don't forget to check your marks. Have you got 10 points out of 10? There we are. Then in case you have any inquiry, the numbers are here that you can call. Thank you for attending the lesson and being good learners. So with that now, I would like to end this lesson, but before I end it, I will first listen to some of you. Martha's hand is up, and I know Martha is going to lead us in the closing prayer. Martha is going to lead us in the closing prayer. Otherwise, yes, Martha. Someone is talking to me. Who is that person? Martha?
Yes, teacher.
May you lead us in the closing prayer? Martha?
Yes, teacher.
Please lead us in the closing prayer.
I have something to tell you.
You have something to say?
Yes,
What is that?
as you open a window, you can hear that the bamboo escape.
Martha, I want you to get close to your device such that I can hear you very well. You are talking far away from your device. What is your question?
As you
Sorry, I can't hear your question well.
teacher,
Yes.
let me send it in the chat.
Okay, I shall receive it. Thank you. Hi. As I wait to receive Martha's question, let's hear from Alice. The hand of Alice is up. Alice, may I hear from you? Alice, can I hear from you?
I missed work.
Oh, sorry, you missed work. That work is on Google Classroom. Work of which subject? English?
Literacy 2.
Literacy 2, we have just learned and have not put work. So you wait for it. After like 1 or 2 hours, that work will be there. I will send a message in the WhatsApp of P3.
Answers.
Yes, what are you saying?
The answers.
Answers? You will put the correct answers. Where you fail, the computer will give you the correct answers. I'm going to set it. It will mark you and give you your marks with the correct answers. Okay?
Teacher, for today's work.
For today.
Number 3,
Okay.
mention for of rare gases.
What are you saying?
Mention for examples of rare gases.
Those ones, you don't know them?
Yes.
We talked of helium, xenon, argon, krypton, and the neon. Anyway, you will get to Google, get to the search browser, you put examples of rare gases, the device will give you. So I want to end the lesson, and I've been waiting for Martha's statement. She has sent it, and Martha is saying, as you open a bottle of soda, you can hear the carbon dioxide escaping. Thank you so much, Martha. Indeed, I had not talked about this. Now your point has come up here. So friends, we need to end. We need to end the lesson, and allow me to ask Martha to give us a closing prayer.
Let us humble ourselves and we pray. We thank you, Father, for the gift of life. We thank you for what we have learned. As we go on, as they open the schools, give us the knowledge and wisdom. For the exams they will give us, bless and save us, Father, as I have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for leading us in the closing prayer. Now I request all of you to open your microphones. You unmute and say bye-bye to me.
Bye bye. Bye. Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.